Okay, right, I'm scared. I think I need a bit more of a go. Is there any more left?
Yeah, there's more, don't worry.
Should I go and top up my glass before we start?
Yeah, let's go and top up.
I feel like I need to be a bit drunk in this one.
Okay, we're back. We're back with a full champagne glass.
I'm a layperson.
What does that mean?
Like, not an expert, because I'm not a fashion expert. You are.
Oh my goodness.
Hi guys, welcome back to Be My Bride. Today's video is a little bit of a different one. We're just going to talk about the royal wedding and our opinions on Meghan's dress.
Yes, we are. And we've got champagne.
Yeah, we've got champagne, so we kind of have the conversation flow a little bit
Free-flowing,
better, and
yeah.
some good debate.
How many glasses have you had so far?
And this is my second.
This is my third.
Hey! we are lightweights, so
yeah, we're basically really drunk right now. We're not. But we just thought we'd have a bit of a chat about Meghan's dress. We thought it'd be interesting to share our opinions with you guys. It'd be so interesting to hear what you guys thought as well. Obviously, at the moment, this is the most famous wedding dress in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
So how could we not talk about it?
It's going to influence designs and trends for the next years. Think about Diana's dress.
Yeah.
How many years people copied her dress, and the same with Kate. And
yeah.
so it's going to be the same with Meghan. So
Charlie's, my fiance's mum's wedding dress was a duplicate of Diana's
yeah,
wedding
it
dress.
was.
With
Yeah,
the big
I've seen Charlie's mum's dress as well.
She wears it every anniversary. She's like, I can still fit into my wedding dress.
That's amazing though. If I could still fit into my wedding dress after 30 years, oh my god, hats off to her.
I know. We need to find out her exercise routine. Copy it. Oh my goodness. But so yeah, on the royal wedding day, as you may know, Soph and I went to Windsor. Soph's parents live not too far away, so we went to Windsor to join in the celebrations, and we were actually one of the very lucky few that saw Meghan and her lovely mama in the car before they got to the church. But it was such a fleeting moment that we didn't really see anything, did we?
No, but it was really nice to be part of the day, and that was a really unexpected moment. We knew we were going to be seeing them later on, but we didn't expect to see Meghan on her way to the church, so that was... I think I screamed and you cried. So.
Yeah, I just started crying and I grabbed you by the shoulder. I was like, oh my god, we're witnessing history.
I know, it really was. It was such an amazing day. I felt so lucky to be part of history. Really.
Yeah, it really
so
is.
it was lovely.
An amazing day. We were watching on Soph's phone when Meghan actually entered the chapel, so we didn't get a hugely good glimpse at the dress. So it was really when we got home that we watched it again and we were able to analyse the dress properly. So I guess let's start with, what were your first impressions?
I didn't really like it.
Why?
It's hard to say, but Meghan is a very, very beautiful woman. She is stunning. So she didn't really need anything that was too detailed.
Yeah.
I think her in herself is the beauty. But I just felt the dress didn't fit her.
Yeah, see, that's what I've heard a lot of people saying, is that they thought it didn't fit. And I guess when we were looking at the images initially, we could see there was some ruching going on under her arms. It was quite big around the waist as well. And Meghan's a slim girl.
Yeah.
That could have been a fitting dress. But then would it have been appropriate for someone marrying into the royal family, getting married at St. George's Chapel, to wear something any more slim-fitting?
But Kate is
Very
equally slim,
figure-hugging.
and hers was very figure-hugging.
Yeah.
I think if it was too figure-hugging around her, bum area, I would think that's not right. But I think to highlight her waist, I didn't think there would have been anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I think it just made her waist look bigger than it is. I've seen photos of Kate and Meghan next to each other, and I just think it doesn't. She just looks bigger than Kate, and she isn't.
Yeah, that's very true. I think the material, it was this silk, I don't know how you say it, is it Cady? Silk, C-A-D-Y, Cady? It's a very thick, it's almost like a double bonded silk. So this silk is never going to be the type of material like we're both wearing that actually clings to the body. It's never going to be that type of material. And also, hats off to the designer for choosing material like that, because it's incredibly hard to work with. That kind of material, you have to think about what the wearer is going to be doing in the day. I mean, she's going to have to be sitting down to take photos, sitting down for speeches, for dinners. So anything, I mean, imagine how we're sitting now, and that stiff material in a figure-hugging dress.
Yeah.
It would rip.
I know what you mean I do know what you mean. I just think it wasn't fitted particularly well, particularly around the waist and around her arms.
Yeah,
I guess her
is a
arms, it might have
strange
been a
one.
bit difficult to move, with movement around your arm area. But the
Yeah.
waist, I mean, how much do you need to move your waist?
No. I guess it's when you're sitting,
Yeah,
you need to have that
maybe.
room for manoeuvring.
Yeah.
And then with the comparison, obviously this wedding dress, Meghan Markle's wedding dress, is forever going to be compared to Catherine's wedding dress and also obviously Princess Diana's wedding dress. And I think Meghan did really well to come up and work with Claire Waite-Keller, who's obviously the designer for Givenchy. I think she did an amazing job at designing a dress, and let's be honest, Meghan would have had a lot of say in this dress.
Yeah.
It's not like Claire would have presented a design and said, this is what you're wearing. Meghan is a very bold woman. She would have probably gone in with a sketch of her own. And I think the two of them together, or whoever else was involved, did a really good job of making it monumentally different to both Catherine's dress and Diana's dress.
Yeah.
There are no comparisons.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
either of
do
them,
agree with that.
they wouldn't have wanted anyone to be like, oh, well, this looked better, this
Yeah.
style looked better on this person. There's no comparison there.
Yeah, and I think she is so beautiful that she just didn't need too much fuss.
No.
She let her beauty shine through more
Yeah.
than the dress.
Her beauty and also what she stands for. She probably is very conscious of the fact that she's a California girl, she's from Hollywood, and also the fact that she's been married before. Like,
Yeah.
it may have been a little bit distasteful in the royal circles for her to rock up wearing even what Catherine wore. Kate feels like more proper to say Catherine. But
I
even
can't
she...
call her Catherine. I can only ever call her Kate.
I know, I feel like when I'm talking about royalty...
I'm her friend, so she's Kate.
Good for Kate. We're not on first name terms. But yeah, Meghan probably wanted it to be more about the actual ceremony, the fact that she's walking into that church as a Hollywood actress, a blogger, and basically a famous California girl, and she's walking out Her Royal Highness Duchess of Sussex, and I think she wanted what is happening that day and the ceremony to have a lot more importance than her dress, so maybe that's why she opted for the simplicity.
The thing with her is she made her accessories really stand out, so her
Oh my gosh.
tiara and her veil were...
Yes.
Oh,
The talking points.
yeah, they
And
really,
if she'd have
really
gone
were.
for a crazy, like, you and me both love embellishments, we
Yeah.
love lace, we love florals, and if we'd have worn that kind of dress with her accessories, then it would have been
Too
total
much.
overload.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did you think of the veil?
The veil, I loved the veil. I
Mhm.
really loved the veil. I love how dramatic it was.
Yeah.
I loved that she'd had incorporated all of the
Commonwealth.
the Commonwealth. Was it the flowers of the Commonwealth?
I think it was the floral emblems of the Commonwealth.
I really, really loved that.
Yeah,
And I loved the length of it, the way
Mhm.
it fell. Oh, it was beautiful.
stunning.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
And the fact that the two page boys were the ones that were holding it
Oh.
for her, that was one of my favourite moments.
Yeah.
I think that was probably a lot of people's favourite moments with the little
that
page
boy
boy's
with the
face.
toothy grin.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, he was adorable.
I did really, really love Veil. Did you like Veil?
I did. I think because we couldn't like hear what was going on originally. We didn't know the significance of the Commonwealth, but we both said that it was just an amazing
Yeah, it
length.
was.
Apparently, it wasn't longer than Diana's. Like, obviously, Meghan doesn't want to like step on Diana's
Yeah.
toes in any way, so it was respectful that it was shorter in length than Diana's, but still very appropriate for a wide cathedral aisle. Chapel.
St George's Chapel.
St George's Chapel. Yeah, it still was very dramatic enough when she was on the steps going into the church. It really got that wow factor.
Was it?
Um,
It wasn't a cathedral then, did you say?
I feel like I think it goes like cathedral length and then royal length.
Because I think my veil was cathedral length.
Cathedral length.
Mine's the same length as my dress.
I think like us normal non-royal people can
Shouldn't-
pretty
we're
much
not
only
supposed-
go
We're
to
not
cathedral.
supposed to go to a cathedral. I don't think I should go. I'm not getting married in a cathedral, but I have chosen to go for a cathedral veil.
It's fabulous.
And the other thing, I know this is tradition with royals, but not actually that traditional so much nowadays, is that she had her veil over her face.
Oh.
That I hadn't realised. A lot of people don't do that so much nowadays. I know, yeah, it's a royal wedding, and so she's going to follow traditions as best she can. But not that many people do wear their veil over their face. It's
they
something
not?
I've considered because I have decided on my wedding day I will have my veil over my face.
Mm.
But it was a bit of a debate when I was deciding that because it isn't something so common. I spoke to
No, I
the
don't
wedding
think I
dress shop
will.
and the hairdressers as well. They've all said hardly anybody does that anymore. But I just
Really?
really liked the significance of it.
I think not many people get married, like percentage-wise, as traditionally anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe like you're getting married in a fabulous, like you've got a long, wide church aisle, and it's
Yeah.
going to look very traditional. Whereas imagine me if I do end up getting married, like sneak peek, maybe getting married abroad, then wearing a veil over my face look totally
Yeah,
OTT.
exactly.
But going back to Meghan's veil, I think that the Commonwealth logos, emblems, I think that's quite a big hint as to what her and Harry are going to focus on potentially in the future. I think obviously William and Kate has got the UK covered. That is like their grounds. That is where they're going to be doing a lot of their work. But I feel like it was a bit of a hint that Harry and Meghan are going to be doing a lot of work for the Commonwealth.
I really think they are.
For sure.
I think she's going to be a fabulous addition to the royal family, though.
Yeah.
I really think she's going to... Well, their wedding was a complete symbolism of how they are modernising how they are modernising the royal family.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's brilliant. I think they are really going to change things for us.
For the good, for the better.
Definitely.
For sure. And then the tiara.
Oh
my
tiara.
Goodness. She's also quite bold and contemporary, considering I think it was like in 1980... No, I think this tiara was created in the 1800s, I think. Apologies for any incorrect facts in this video, but I believe it was last worn in the 1980s. So this is an old tiara, but it still looked quite contemporary with her dress.
Yeah, it really, really did. The tiara was just stunning. I absolutely loved it.
So beautiful.
And there was actually an image that I saw, I think it was of, this can sound really strange, Jasmine from Aladdin, who had a very similar tiara, and I was like, I mean, Jasmine is like princess gold. And for Meghan, like, wow. I was just like, she has nailed it. She looked amazing.
Mm. What did you think about the fact that it wasn't one of Diana's tiaras? Did you expect her to wear one of Diana's?
I don't know if I did, actually.
Mm.
I mean, there was a lot of ways that Diana was incorporated into the day, so I didn't think she necessarily needed to be with the tiara.
It might have been too much, because I don't think Kate wore one of Diana's tiaras, did she?
No. And I felt like it was a tiara I hadn't seen before.
Mm.
I don't know whether
last time it was worn.
Yeah,
so
that's
definitely.
what I mean. So I thought that was really, really, really nice.
Yeah.
The tiara was just amazing.
It was
Princess
stunning.
goals.
Absolutely. Tiara goals. Can you only wear a tiara if you're royalty?
A lot of people do wear tiaras on their wedding day.
Yeah.
Maybe not with diamonds.
Multiple thousand. What did they say it was worth? Like a £200,000 tiara or something. Bonkers like that. And then let's talk about the fact that she chose a French fashion house, obviously Claire Waite Keller for Givenchy, which is a French haute couture design house. Were you shocked? I think everyone was shocked, right?
Yeah.
Who did you think it was going to be, the designer?
I didn't know. I feel like I'm not actually that clued up on wedding dress designing, so I feel like you were kind of like, oh, I think it's going to be da-da-da. And I was like...
I did think
just
Stella
don't
McCartney, so then when... I didn't place any bets or anything, but I was quite confident that it was going to be Stella.
You thought it was going to be an English designer, didn't you? So I thought maybe she was going to go American.
Yeah. I think Meghan is very keen to fit in and keen to impress us Brits. So I think if she'd have gone with an American designer, it might have been a bit like, ooh. But I think the fact that she chose a British female who has got her history and her experience in British fashion houses. She's worked for the likes of Pringle of Scotland, and also American brands, Ralph Lauren, Chloe, and then obviously she was the first female artistic director of Givenchy. I think that ties in Meghan's beliefs and the fact that Meghan is very active in being a feminist and gender equality, and also the fact that she really champions females, and that's something that Meghan is all about. So I think that was quite telling, whereas Kate obviously went for a British designer, Alexander McQueen, again a female, Sarah Burton, and Diana with the Emanuels, who did I tell you I met David Emanuel at what's it called, that place, the restaurant near Sophie's house, Piccolino's. Yeah, I've never fangirled over anyone, but when I met David Emanuel, actually it was my mum that spotted him. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, Diana chose the Emanuels, who were just fresh out of college, so really thrust them into the spotlight. So it's always...
Diana was a real... she was another turning point in the royal family as well, though, and I feel like Meghan is the next step. Mm-hmm. Like, I love Kate Middleton, I really do. Kate, with Desi's. But she does everything by the book.
Yes.
Whereas Diana didn't. Diana was she changed things, and I feel like Meghan is doing the same. But I think Harry wanted that for his bride.
Oh, for sure. Harry's allowed to be a little bit more naughty.
He is, exactly. That's the thing, is William had to choose a bride who would be more traditional. She's going to be queen at the end of the day.
Yeah, queen consort.
So.
Great. Forgetting Meghan, who was your best dressed?
Oh. I don't know.
You mentioned Kitty Spencer.
I know, I did love Kitty Spencer. She looked amazing. But I think it was her like makeup that sold it for me.
Yeah, if anyone knows who microbladed Lady Kitty Spencer's eyebrows, please let me know, because I need her eyebrows on my face.
I don't know.
She was wearing Dolce & Gabbana, right?
Was she?
I think so. I don't know. I mean, everyone's talking about Amal Clooney.
Yeah.
Amal was wearing Stella McCartney, and Stella McCartney also dressed Oprah Winfrey, and then obviously... Oh, which dress did you prefer? Meghan's first or Meghan's second?
Oh, Meghan's second.
Yeah, me too.
Although she wouldn't have worn that for the... I can see why she didn't wear that for the church.
Definitely.
But I did for her second dress.
I wonder if actual Stella knew that it was going to be the second dress.
Oh, yeah.
Because imagine getting like so excited and then your dress not even being the main one.
But that was quite photographed as well.
Yeah. And a lot of people are saying that they preferred it.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked that was when the Diana inclusion within her outfit came within the
yeah, I really like that as well.
That was really lovely.
Who was your favourite? Who was your best dress? Guessed.
Well, apparently someone actually wore my Kate Spade dress.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh, I've shut the wardrobe door, but my blue.
Well, then that's going to be your favourite.
I love it. Yeah, I don't actually know who wore it, but apparently someone wore it, so that was my best dress.
I liked the fact that I also thought Beatrice and Eugenie, because at Kate and William's wedding, they were very talked about as being a bit crazy with their dress.
Yeah.
I like that they'd sort of toned it down a little bit. I actually really liked Kate's outfit for this wedding. I know a lot of people were commenting that it was cream, but I think it was actually
lemon.
Yeah, or vanilla. Did they say it was lemon? Was it lemon?
I don't know. I think it was more yellowy in real life, but the photographs.
I thought she looked amazing. I always think she looks so chic, so elegant, and I just thought she looked amazing.
She is fabulous.
And she had a baby 3 weeks before.
Well, apparently this outfit that she wore to Meghan and Harry's wedding is actually her special occasion 3 or 4 weeks after giving birth outfit, because
she wore it to the christening, didn't she?
Yeah, she has worn it
Charlotte's
several times before.
Yeah.
And it's nice that it is an Alexander McQueen outfit as well, and obviously that's a nod to her wedding day. And apparently, although I think I read this in the Daily Mail, so don't trust this, apparently she chooses to wear things that she has worn multiple times before because she doesn't want any attention being on her, and obviously it's all about the bride and groom.
Oh, that's so nice.
She's so thoughtful.
She is. I really did like her outfit. Yeah.
Anyone's outfit you didn't like? Thought Victoria Beckham looked a little bit dour.
Yeah.
I love Phoebe. I love her so much.
her as well, I really do.
But navy and black, I guess that's what she wears all the time.
Yeah.
Not such a fan. Okay, if you could sum up the royal wedding day in 3 words, what would it be?
Oh, 3 words. Gosh.
It's so hard, isn't it?
I know. It was modern.
Yeah.
And it was. For a royal wedding, it was so modern. It was patriotic.
Yes.
I felt so proud to be British.
And we were in the thick of it.
I know. Yeah. And it was... I think as Brits, we're not always that patriotic when you compare us to other countries. We're not. So it's days like that are just... And we were on the long walk and they were singing the national anthem. The whole of the long walk was singing the national anthem. I mean, that as a moment was just...
Goosebumps.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say modern, patriotic... I don't know what... Just beautiful in general.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
And also, speaking of beautiful, the flowers, the fact that they donated them to a local hospice for the elderly afterwards.
That's a modern thing as well. Like, they wouldn't have done that in the past.
No.
And that shows what a modern couple Meghan and Harry are going to be. How would you sum up in 3 words?
Oh, let's steal all your words. I would actually totally agree with modern. I think it's game-changing.
Yeah, game-changing.
That's 2 words, but let's count that as 1. And you know what? Just historic, because I think people are going to be talking about this for a long time. Meghan broke so many rules. She set... I mean, the fact that she walked down the aisle.
We didn't even talk about that. She walked down the aisle on her own. How amazing is that?
So amazing.
I wouldn't even want to do that. And I'm not getting married in front of millions of people.
1.9 billion people.
Yeah, and she did it on her own, and she didn't even look nervous. If you look back at Kate's wedding, you can see she's physically shaking.
Yeah, she is.
And Meghan looks so calm and collected.
I wonder if she put on like acting mode.
Maybe.
But then love in her eyes, you can't act.
Oh, and the moment. Actually, do you know what my favourite moment was? The moment where Harry saw her and he bit his lip.
Oh, that was sexy. I think there's a lot of people that didn't fancy Harry before.
It was like, wow. I was like, I want my fiancé to do that when he sees me.
Bite your lip.
Because it was like that to me was like he was really in awe of her. He was like, wow.
If you don't fancy your wife coming down the aisle on your wedding day, then there is something wrong with you. But
okay, so what's your last word?
Oh, historic was my last word. But then I stole your modern.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But, yeah.
It was an amazing day.
Such a fabulous day. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts were. Did you love it? Did you think it was too simple? Did you think it was fabulous? Let us know down below. We'd love to know what you thought. And I feel like we've been rambling for quite a long time. We're not drunk enough. Come on.
I know, it's because I put weird faces when I drink.
Oh my goodness. The first world problems. But we really hope you enjoyed listening to Sophie and I having a bit of a chat about Meghan Markle's wedding dress. We'd love to know your thoughts, as we said. If you guys are not following Be My Bride on Instagram yet, then please make sure to check it out and hit follow, and keep an eye on our blog as well, BeMyBride.me, because we have so many amazing posts going up that Sophie has been working away at over the past couple of weeks, so check that out. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, no, I think we've covered all bases.
I think the champagne helped. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye!
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else.